Hello, everyone, and welcome to our story workshop. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a low-fidelity prototype for Wikipedia and writing some user stories. I'm Charlie. I'm going to be taking the role of Agile Customer.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sukhmannat Singh, and I'll be taking the role of a developer.
Hi everyone, I'm Sanjay and I'll be taking the role of user.
Hi everyone, I'm Purodhika and I'm taking the role of a user.
Also, I just want to mention we have another group member, Puneet. He's running a little late right now, but he'll join us later on, hopefully, when he gets home. Okay, so let's get started. I do have the little landing page right now here. So, and we're gonna start with the learner story cards. Okay? So the learner role. So from the landing page, what do you think?
Well, I would say the first thing would be a search option, or we would start with the login first, right?
Sure, we can start with the login.
Yeah.
Do that.
He logs in. Okay.
Login. Yes.
Can we make it like login/registration page?
Ooh, okay. Would they be same?
No, because login is for like a person who's already registered. For a new user, they have to register.
Maybe I should separate them out then. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe there should be a login
Yeah, they
page,
should
and
be two
then there
different
should
pages.
be an option
Okay.
for
Yeah.
a registration page. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, let's start with the login, and then we'll talk about this later. So yeah, from the login page, um, what would the user want to do? Let's say they successfully logged in. I guess
Okay.
there's two options, right? They either successfully do it, or they might encounter a login failed kind of screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess if they log in, they'll be taken to their favorite books or previous searches, maybe,
Oh, previous searches.
Oh,
or
Hmm.
well,
their
maybe a
dashboard.
recommendations page as well for books, just listing a bunch of books that they may or may not have seen before.
Or
Hmm.
maybe they'll get an option if they want to buy,
Like
sell, or buy
something
or
like a
sell.
home page, I guess.
Yeah, so based on
Oh,
that,
A
would that
dashboard.
be the same as the landing page, or would that be different?
Uh, well, maybe this page will show more personalized options based on the user profile.
Okay,
So something like that.
like a personalized homepage.
what if from the landing page we divide it into buyer and seller thing?
From the
Like buyer
landing
and seller
page.
login, like how, what about if we separate it?
Um,
Well, everyone will have the buyer and login option now. Oh, sorry, buyer and
Yeah,
seller
they
option.
can register like based on what they want to do, but in
Wouldn't that
that way
be
we'll
under the registration page? How they want to register?
uh, and
yeah,
and
but
yeah, go on.
go ahead.
Uh, I was just gonna say, I think the login would be the same for like there maybe we're imagining two different accounts, but even so, that would still be the same page, right, for the login.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
because anyone can decide they want to sell a book at any time.
So
yeah,
maybe in the personalized homepage we can divide the buyer and seller.
yeah. I think where you're getting at is like there's two that you can stem two actions off of this, right? Like you
Yeah,
can either like click into, or maybe not click, but
yeah,
something.
because
Mhm.
we'll have separate web pages for buying or
Yeah,
Yes.
selling.
yeah. Maybe we can have a browsing page for the buyers and then a
Yeah,
posting page for the sellers.
yeah,
Okay. Browsing page. How to buy, and And then so posting page. So, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the left, to the right here. So we'll start with the browsing the buy page.
Okay.
They can search.
Well, since we are doing for learners first, I guess we should have the option to search with ISBN.
Okay.
We should have a search option in general first, and then an option to search with ISBN.
So we can
Okay.
have like a book listing page.
Listing page. Okay. Okay. Listing page. Or to make it, because that might let's do book results page. Listing
Yeah.
sounds like you're selling for something, but okay. Okay, from here, so they have the listing on their screen. What's next?
Might add to cart.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, would that wouldn't be another page though, right? Add to cart, or would it?
Well, a book detail page, whichever book you choose.
Or it could be a book view page.
Yes,
Okay,
something
yeah,
like that.
book view,
Yeah.
book detail. Okay. Okay, and then from there, they will have the option to add to cart, but again, that'll just be an option that they can do.
Yeah, the cart will be a separate thing, I think. Maybe on the personalized homepage, we'll have a cart.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But from here, like they can always go back and get more or search more, but that's fine. We don't do
Yeah.
like kind of backs. So I think the logical next thing is to just a checkout page. Yes. Some sort of
Maybe we can have like a cart.
oh, like what would the cart page kind of be then? Because
Well, the
It'll
cart,
show all the
it just
books that they want to
show
buy
which,
with their prices.
yeah.
okay. So yeah, you know what? Let's do cart. That's like part of the checkout page.
I would think that book view and book details is where this ends, and the cart should be a separate page that is linked more to the home page rather than after. Because we should have two options, right? Add to cart or checkout for the book view page. If you add to cart, the book just goes to art, but if you go checkout, it takes you straight to the payment or the checkout page. So I think checkout and cart are different things.
Oh, checkout and cart. Okay, I see.
So I think this should be checkout, and we should have the cart somewhere else.
Okay. But you can always click on cart. I'm imagining for most of these pages, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said it should be somewhere around the home page or somewhere else.
I think it wasn't shown in the example, but I think we can have multiple arrows going into.
I see.
Right?
I see. Okay, yeah, that's fine then.
So I will put it here though. Yeah, cart summary page or something.
Cart is fine. Just yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cart page.
Cart
Okay.
page, yeah.
I'll put it like here.
Yeah.
Okay, again, let's keep going with the checkout page. So from there
to payment, I would assume.
Yeah, some sort of payment
payment portal.
Payment, yeah. Payments.
For the payment portal, we are going through the third party, right?
Yes. So, but we'll still show it, right? So
Yeah.
that's where
So,
the user will go.
well, I think
Doesn't
like
it be a button or something so that it would lead to a third party's portal directly? Or we can like show a link on the underneath the button, you know.
I don't know if
If we are creating
we
a payment page, that means we are the one who will take all the details and we will process the payment. But if it would be a third party, for example, a Purolator or FedEx or something else, some other company, then it will lead to their page.
But these are user stories, so it is a part of user stories that the user will see the payment portal, even if it's not on our app.
I don't think
But how can
the
we
technical
show if that's not
decisions
a
have
part?
I don't think the technical decisions have been made yet. I think like as a learner or as a user, I don't really care where it's directing me to as long as this is where I pay stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you two, the developers, or can figure that out and see kind of how you want to implement that, right?
Yeah.
But I think does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
From here, is there another more of the flow?
I don't know. I think we will go back to the homepage after this. So
I was thinking of like a order summary. Usually we have something like that, right? Like it's coming or something like you.
yeah.
Order confirmation or
Yes, that's what I was
Yes.
thinking.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then okay, anything else after this?
Hmm.
I don't think
that,
so.
What about
I
you,
guess
Sanjay? I didn't hear. Nope. Okay. So
let's
from
try.
here, let's so we've hit our first kind of leaf node. So what we need to do is
Write
I think we just go back.
stories.
Write stories,
or-
right? Yeah. Or we're just supposed to go back, right?
Yeah, we are supposed
Okay,
to go
we just go back and then the stories happen at the end?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Maybe after we are done with the entire user role, and then we can write stories and then move on to the next role.
Okay. All right, so let's head back. Is there anything we're missing for the payment portal? Any so from here, what else can happen? Like I think the learner can cancel. Like they can say like, "Oh, I actually don't have money for this," or like they put in the wrong details and then like the order doesn't go through, right?
Yeah, like a payment failure or something.
Yeah. So that should bring us to another page, I think. Or
Yeah. Shouldn't it just show a message that your information is incorrect? If they cancel, then they can go back to the book view or the checkout page,
to the checkout page. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
If they input the wrong details, we don't need a separate page. We just show there that the card number was wrong.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
How detailed should we be? I think.
What was your idea? Like, are you worried it's too detailed?
Like, I'm thinking if we need a payment failure page, but
I don't think I've ever really seen one. Maybe on Steam or something. I kind of have seen stuff where it's like, oh, like the payment has failed or your card has been declined.
oh yeah, that's happening.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would actually be a new page. Like
Yes, that one will be a new page. Yeah.
But is that like what happens when you do Amazon? Like and you put in the wrong card? I don't think they have a new page for that, right?
I think they just redirect you back with a new message.
Mhm.
Like they redirect you back to the payment portal, not to the checkout page, to the payment portal. So the payment portal comes up again, but you have to fill in the information again.
Mm. Okay.
So it's like an
Um,
either or.
right. You know what? For the sake of completion, let's add a page just in
Okay.
case that's the route we want to take, and then we can always um
A payment failure would be
Payment.
better.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this can direct us. Okay, cool. And then from here, nothing, right? This is another node.
Yep.
Or another leaf. Okay, so let's go back. I'm gonna go a little faster now. So checkout page. From here, I think we got the obvious one, which is proceed to payment.
Mhm.
Is there anything else that the user might want to do, like the learner?
Maybe just cancel, which takes you back to the book view page or your cart, wherever you came from,
Okay.
right?
So that's a backtrack, so we just ignore that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's good. Um, book details from here. What are something that the user want to do is they could add it to cart and then check out the cart or go to the checkout page.
Yeah. Maybe we can have suggestions to similar books, but that will be on the same page, right?
Right, and then it would just, if you click on them, they would just give you another book view.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But call. Yeah, think of too much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back. We do have an offshoot, which is the cart page.
Mhm.
So from the cart page, what is the user likely to do?
Mostly the checkout page, I think.
Yeah, I would think so because they can
Yeah.
modify quantity, but that can be done in the page, I think. Well,
Yeah.
actually, they're probably not buying multiples of the same book, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me do this. Okay, like
Yeah.
that. It would be the checkout page that they go to, right? Not the payment portal.
Yeah, the checkout page comes first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
what's the difference between these two?
Well, you can choose which things from the cart you want to buy.
Okay.
Add or
Instead
remove
of buying
items.
everything, you can remove items from the cart page, but the checkout page just gives you like a summary of what you are about to buy.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
But isn't it in the checkout page they have the option to edit the orders as well? Because we have the options, we can increase the quantity or we can decrease it, or we can totally, we can remove the product if we don't want it. It's the checkout page itself. Checkout page slash cart page. We can do that, I guess.
So it sounds like these two are doing the same thing.
Yes.
Mostly, but
There was a reason we
well,
split it out, though. What was the reason?
well, the thing is, we can see the cart at any time. The checkout page really only happens when you actually go to the checkout, or we can just use the cart page instead of the checkout page.
In
Huh.
that case, checkout page and payment page should be the same.
Yeah, the payment portal thing, because this will definitely
What's
give.
different in checkout page?
Yeah, I'm not too sure now.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because like from here, it's not like the book itself, like that page will have its own checkout. So it would still be in the nav bar or something for like that you can access anywhere, no?
We'll have to create like a button for checkout. That'll take us to that page.
I think there should be a cart page as well, because whenever you are adding your books to any cart or anything, you want to see that page as well. You are not directing directly to the checkout page, or or we can.
I mean, you can add it to cart, um, but
I
that
think
would just be
cart page
like
is
a
basically for to view the total number of orders and what we have added, right? And the checkout page is okay. So checkout page is also like same. It also shows the summary and also yeah.
Okay, so I guess the main difference here is that if you are on a book page or a book view or details page, if you click on checkout, it only gives you the option for one book, the one that you're at right now. But if you do add to cart and then you go to your cart, then you can buy multiple stuff. That's the main difference between a cart page and a checkout page.
okay.
That's an example from Amazon as well. So you have two kind of options. If you press add to cart, you can continue browsing, and your item will go to cart, and then you can buy later.
Yeah,
If you
agree.
press order now, it'll take you to a checkout page, which you can pay from there.
So what happens in Amazon if you add two items to cart and then on the third item that you look at, you select proceed to checkout
You only
on
get
that
that
item?
one item.
You only
The
get that
one,
one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure? I thought it checks out all the items.
I thought so too.
So there are like
Um,
two options. If you want to buy the whole cart, whichever like products you have in your cart, or you can buy it like singularly.
I think we have to remove the book, like remove the items from the cart and then proceed to checkout. We can check out only the stuff that we want.
okay. Um, so I'm just taking a quick second to browse on Amazon and
Yeah,
Same.
me
okay. Uh,
E- yeah. So
okay, yeah.
it doesn't give you the cart, only the one item.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So I don't have anything in my cart. Oh, well, now I do. Let's see. Buy now. Yeah, you're right. If you click buy now on the item, it only gives you the
The one
item.
item. Yeah.
Yeah, even though I have something in my cart right now that's like pending. Something else. Okay. And then let me see, but Amazon, they do have a cart page. I see. So it's literally just a list of all the things that you added to the cart that you can choose to check out with.
Also, Amazon doesn't allow you to edit on the checkout page.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you can edit in the cart.
Yeah.
right. That makes sense.
Yes. Okay,
Cart
okay.
is-
So you know what? Let me write it down so we don't end up forgetting. So editing order multi item. And then this is a single item, no edit.
Right,
Right.
that's like your shopping cart, and then you're a cashier at checkout.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So from this cart page, I don't see any new page that stems from it.
Yeah.
I think you really only go to this, right? Okay, cool. So the book results page. So from here,
Would we have save for later or add to favorites or something like that? Or no, that would be just be an
Those are
option.
just options.
Buttons, right?
They're not different pages, right? They're just
Right.
buttons. Yeah.
Are you saying that we would have a favorites page? Like maybe it wouldn't come from here, right? But I'm just asking, like, is that something?
Yeah. That might be in a profile page or the
Hmm.
personalized homepage. It might have an option to go to
Let's see here.
favorites.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Favorited. I can put books, right? We're only selling books, not
Yep.
items. Okay, cool. As an example.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. From the results, you either just get more results if you want to, or you're picking a book to look at. buy.
One detail we missed is that we didn't mention renting at all.
Renting. Um,
Will that
I
be
s-
before the checkout page?
I would assume that the functionality remains the same.
Mm,
Because isn't that just a pricing
yes,
thing?
yes.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
The only thing maybe is here, instead of no edit, you would
We can have an option to buy or rent, right?
I just meant like rent length, because this might be something that you click on a
Okay.
book, you want to rent it, it takes you to the checkout page, but then you really need to
Mm-hmm.
edit this part.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. I will do this.
Yeah.
Okay. So the browsing page is just like a list of deals or something like that, right?
Yes. It's just a list of pages.
Okay.
And the browsing
Um,
page itself will have all the filtering options
mm,
and the search bar as well.
okay.
So, yeah.
So maybe this should be like browsing slash search.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to make sure that this is for searching as well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for this?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
No.
Let me go back to the personalized homepage. So again, this is kind of like account settings too? Like, is that what we're imagining here?
Well, like on YouTube, for example, you have the videos that you usually watch. So
Mm,
this will have suggestions based on the books you've already searched for
okay.
or the types of books you've already searched for. It'll have a list, like a list of items or a
Popular.
list of books,
Mm,
a popular, suggested, featured, something like that. And then we can have different options for favorites, going to the user profile page to, edit your personal information. Then we can have app settings. A lot of stuff comes into that. So,
Um, I'm just wondering if we need a page for settings, but that seems like you should be able to access this almost anywhere, right?
right. That's the same for the cart page as well.
Right.
You should be able to access it from
Accessing it
anywhere.
anywhere. It's not just from the book view. Yeah, I
Yes.
agree. Uh, so I think that's a good suggestion. So I think from here, but then it gets messy, right? Because then I have to do one for here as well and for here.
I guess we can just. Not sure.
Or you can place a card page like on the left side, leftmost side, and you can connect all the nodes from there.
That will just look
Okay.
more messy.
I'm afraid because we have to get through like different roles too. So like this is only the
Yes.
first role.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's
Let's keep it this way and just have a note saying that the card page is accessible from anywhere.
Or you know what? You can join the lines as well in this,
okay, so
Yeah. If you create two nodes from there, from one page, you can try.
but my main thing is like I don't want to connect this to this to that, this and then this,
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
think
everything
I don't
else.
think we need those much paths because those are just options. Like
Yeah.
you can navigate any page from
Okay. Yeah,
pretty much
sure.
new
I'll,
page because like Amazon has a lot of different links. You can
mhm. Low fidelity, right? So maybe we
Yes.
okay. So yeah, I'll keep this for now. We might not even need this cloud, but now that I
Yeah.
have it, it's kind of looks
I mean, we
nice.
can just
So-
have like a little note
Okay.
inside the card and it says that accessible from anywhere.
I like that better. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go back to the personalized homepage then. and we now have a posting page or a selling page.
Yes.
So from here, what should be the
Well, I would say the posting page itself will have all the necessary things like book information that you need to put. That
so
will be the posting page.
so are we imagining this is a form then?
Something like that, yeah.
Some
A
type of form?
form, and where you can also add the images.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
form. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Let me write that down. Form with images and other properties. So this is just directly into, there's no doodling around. We're just if you want to
Yeah.
sell, here it is.
Yeah.
Get going.
Just a form, yeah.
Okay, so I imagine this is where you put in the details, and then after that, what do you guys think? They put in their details. Would it just be
Most,
Then post the ad.
Well, that's not a different page.
that would just be a button, right? To say
Yeah. Yeah.
post the ad.
Maybe it takes you back to your postings page after you're done posting, but again, that should be accessible from
Okay.
anywhere.
Um
I think we should have a separate section for pages that are accessible from stuff from
Or
everywhere.
this will lead to the other page. Your posting has been successfully updated or
it's like a
uploaded.
confirmation
Yeah.
of posting.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. All right, so what? Oh, right. Posting information. I see that we have approximately a minute left on this meeting. So let's stop.
Mhm.
Purodhika, if you don't mind, create another Zoom meeting, and then we'll hop on there, and we should be a lot faster going forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. So let's continue. We have a posting conversation confirmation. So from here, is that all we need? There's nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be anything for posting. The main thing is just filling out the form and
Mhm.
putting the details. Yeah.
Okay. So let me move back up from the posting form. This page, is this the only kind of output we have? Posting confirmation?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
The other
Cool.
one will be just backtracking after cancellation.
Yeah,
but
they did.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll move back here. I think we said this was pretty good other than posting. So then
Yeah.
the login page is just the login page. You either get it or you don't. And then the landing page. Okay, so let's now move to the other one, which is the registration page. Okay. From here, we might have different screens, right? So we have this registration page would be like a form.
Yeah.
And so
I think once you register, it will take you to the homepage only.
To the
Okay.
login page or the homepage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
our homepage, yeah.
If we want them to because some websites have this thing where after you register, you have to log in.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, then we can redirect it to the login page, or if you don't want to do that, we can redirect it to the personalized homepage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I think
fine.
that should be it.
I'm just wondering a little bit about maybe like this landing page might just be a different version of the personalized homepage, right? In the sense that it's not personalized, but it's still something that might have listings of books and stuff. Like we still want them to browse for
Yeah.
books.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
not sell.
maybe the first page will be the login page itself.
I was actually just thinking we have an arrow from the landing page to the browsing.
Okay.
But then I mean, like, I don't think we need to specify. Like, obviously, if they want to buy the book, they should have an account, which means they might sometimes be redirected to the login page.
Mm-hmm.
But like, once they get down to here, but I think that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Just because I think we'll have a lot of people. Like, I would want to browse and see what books are available before you make me make an account for your site.
Yeah.
Let me. Okay. All right. So from the landing page, we can either register, we can log in, or we can browse.
Yeah.
Are we forgetting anything?
No, I don't think so.
Doesn't sound like it. All right, great. Then I think we're good for the learner
Yeah.
role.
Yeah.
Now I'm not quite sure. When do we actually write the stories? Do we write
We
it
could
now?
do them now. We could do the user stories for the learner now.
Mm.
Then we can move on to the reader, and the user stories will most of them will be the same,
Mm.
right?
Mhm. Okay.
Just one or two differences, but yeah.
Yeah. So let's start doing the learner story cards then.
Okay.
Just start with the landing page, and then everybody can kind of jump in and start writing. Give everybody like 5 minutes to do so. Uh, uh,
Hey guys, sorry, just dropped out.
Oh.
I was just asking if like there is a delivery page or anything like that. Tracking.
Oh, that's a good. Um, yeah, we don't have that here, but we should probably add one, right? Um,
Mm.
like an orders page, like pending orders page or something like that.
Yeah, and tracking stuff. Something.
We could
Because
have
though
that as a part of the cart page as well.
cart. Oh, um, let's not do that because I think that'll be a little confusing because like the
Okay.
cart will be yeah. Um, I think from here, from the
Yeah,
personalized homepage,
we might
we can
want
just have a
to
yeah.
see orders and
Yeah.
delivery status.
Active orders page. And then we can do deliver status. Okay, good catch, good catch. Um,
See, to me, let me see if I remember. To me, like from the video, I remember him. He did it for each page, right? Each page was like he did stories.
mhm.
Let me see if I find that quick. Like each, I remember it being. Three, writing, shop two.
Hi everyone, this is Alan. This tutorial I will be covering story writing workshop. Basically, a story writing workshop is when team meets and basically
Okay, yes, I see now.
Chat. Ah, okay. Yes. Network bad. Got it. Um,
Sorry, guys. What are we doing now? I had dropped a little bit. I didn't hear.
oh yeah, so we're just making the stories for learners using what we have so far here. So like trying to like look at each one and just see if you can have a story for those.
Oh, okay.
And then you can put it into this frame. You can just duplicate the one in here if you need it. Oh, you just duplicate them. Okay, that works too. um, okay, where it's actually been 5 minutes. I'll just if you're still writing, keep going. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go through them real quick as others are finishing up just to see. So review my orders. Want to be able to search for books using ISBN. Okay, just looking for duplicates, just in case we accidentally. Account, postings. Okay, yeah, yeah, great. All right. So that's all we for now. I think that's pretty good. Let's move on to the reader story cards or the reader's role. Okay, so again, we're just gonna go through by starting at the landing page. Okay, so we'll have the reader story cards. They'll either log in or register, just like before, or they can browse. They'll have a personalized homepage with active orders, They can browse.
What about the story cards that are almost identical
In
between
the
learner and
different,
reader?
yeah, I think, that's a good point. So, you know what? Maybe we should have done this after we did the entire Fidelity chart.
I mean, we completed the learner story cards. We should now do the fidelity chart for the reader and then come back to the user stories, no?
Well,
Or at
I'm just
least that's what I
thinking,
had in mind.
well, I'm just thinking because uh it'll be hard to keep track, right? Of like
Mhm.
what was written in the learner and then
Okay.
yeah. But um
I guess we can do the entire fidelity chart first.
yeah. I mean duplicates aren't a big deal because when we get to the refinement stage, we'll see like
Yeah.
these are duplicates and we'll just combine them or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way. Okay. Um it's just that I guess if we do the chart fully, it's hard to know which bubble is for what role. But we're kind of approaching that anyways, right? With
Yeah.
how things are. Um okay. So the browsing and renting. We did talk about what the difference between those two roles were, which was mainly just how they wanted to browse, right? That was our main
Yes.
kind of thing.
And
So
the reader will not want to sell books is another one.
unlikely to at least.
Yes.
Yeah. But in terms of function, like in terms of pages, I don't envision them needing an extra page or anything like that.
Yes.
We did mention favorited books and things like that for the personalized homepage. For the sake of like, time and like common sense, I'm not gonna go through all of these.
Yep.
I think it makes sense that the flow is almost identical because
Yep.
they're pretty much the same people. Um, okay, so all right, let's move on then to bookstore owner. So yeah. So for the bookstore owner, again, flow more or less the same between the users, but we should probably examine a couple of these things. Okay, so login, fine. Personalized homepage, fine. Active orders. Is this something that maybe a bookstore owner might want like more flows around? Just because of the volume maybe of their orders or
What would we add to it is the question here.
Nothing I can think of. So we move on. I was just
Exactly.
thinking maybe like grouping, but that would happen within the page.
Within the page, yes.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So let's continue. I want to examine the posting then. Let's examine posting first. So would they have a kind of a page for that they fill out in there? Is there anything that a bookstore owner might want to like maybe streamline the process or like another option they can do like some sort of bulk, I don't know, like sell or something?
View
Even if there
deals,
is,
discounts.
it will still be inside the form itself, right?
Okay.
Right?
I agree. Yeah.
We can well, that's moving on to the technical stuff, but we can link that to the login profile. But yeah.
Sanjay, did you have something?
I was saying discounts. Would they want a few deals maybe?
They want
Or
to see a deal.
special deals for volume.
For selling at a volume, so like upmarket other books, or are you talking about buying on the buying side, perhaps?
Yeah, if they buy like so many books. I guess that's not really a thing here.
Not a page at least.
Option.
Maybe yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, and you know what? Again, not sure if we're doing this right, but feel free to write that in since that's like probably a story, right? Even though it's not a page, it's probably a story. So feel free to just add that to the story sections as we kind of mention them and discuss them. Yeah, I think that might be easier. Okay. All right. A posting confirmation. I think that's all fine. They'll still check out just like any other user. Okay. Let's move on, shall we? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So, yep. Great. I'm seeing people adding to the stories. That's good. Let's talk about graduate now.
Okay.
So again, there's not too much between those roles and the learner and the reader, correct?
Correct.
We were just talking about how their usage might have peaked at certain specific times of when they graduate. And again, I think the only thing I can think of is like a bulk kind of selling is what they want. But again, that's just like a different format of this form.
Yeah.
Unless we were thinking like perhaps there is a bulk posting page that would be different than the regular posting page.
Well, we will just have a field for quantity. So
yeah, because there's no other way, right? It's not like you can enter the details for one book and it'll populate like
the other
another.
fields,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Too bad. They're they're gonna have to use this form. Okay. So yeah. All right. We'll have this. Okay. Let's keep moving on. So these two are like kind of in their own group, right? In a way. But
yeah.
let's talk about delivery admin now. So the delivery admin will probably definitely need to log in.
Yes.
And then from there, we probably don't want to give him a personalized homepage like this, right?
Not where he's being suggested books. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it might be it will be different for sure.
okay. So I'm gonna add an offshoot now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call it maybe oh whoops. What have I done? No. How
But
did
just
this
delete it.
happen?
Just
Code
delete
dead.
it.
Code dead.
It's so smart. It actually like just add okay, that's amazing. All right. I'll bring this all the way over here. And we can call this like more they're kind of both admins. Is it okay to just say like admin
Homepage, yeah.
homepage? So delivery / admin.
I'm wondering if like it'd be a totally different kind of site they would access,
Oh.
like it wouldn't be connected to this one.
Mm. So they wouldn't even be going into the landing page?
They would be going. It might be a different.
Wouldn't it just make it a different application then?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
It would.
Or the view would be the totally different, the admin view.
Yeah, that's just in the route though. So
yeah, I think because we decided that they were going to use this application, then this will be the architecture. Like they'll just log in and and they'll know that this account is for the admin or delivery, and it'll take them to a different page. Like we're showing here, right? Like so they're not connected to browsing or anything like that. They won't even have the option to go there.
yeah.
If that makes sense. I guess that does call into question this. But I mean, a delivery person, if they're not logged in, they can browse. It's not like they're hurting anything. Right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the delivery admin. So let's start with delivery. Yep. So they'll have a page, and then what kind of details would be there? Does anybody know? Probably like.
Well, a delivery homepage or an admin homepage, I think it will mostly only have a lot of options to go to different pages,
Okay.
right? For example, one would be the deliveries, obviously.
So like a search bar then, because they'll probably search using.
I don't think admin apps use search bars.
Oh.
They mostly just have different tabs.
I see.
that they just can go to options. They can have search a search tab, of course, that will let them go to different options.
Mm.
Yeah.
What sort of options would they be?
Well, for
Find
delivery
the
admin, I
find
can only
the
imagine deliveries.
It would be, yeah, it would be.
I think find the orders using a particular tracking ID or something.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And also, what are the others unique things? There's only the order ID and the tracking number.
Returns.
Oh yeah,
Returns.
there would be a different returns, pickup. Are we gonna provide the pickup facilities as well after the rent?
Wouldn't that just be a different like order description page rather than on the home page? So that should be a different page that they, so for example, we have an order ID. They search the ID and then they get the order description page.
Right. So that's kind of what I was asking, because then we just search for anything. Like their homepages, I feel like their homepage would be like things like, outstanding messages from
Yes.
that kind of
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
It's like a
That's better.
dashboard, right? But
Yeah.
because we wouldn't be showing, because remember that the delivery person is not the person delivering something.
Yes.
So they want to
Yes.
have their own orders. They would be managing like a team of delivery people, and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
once they get the tickets back, like this has been delivered, this has not been delivered, blah blah blah, they'll be going into the system and managing it from
Okay.
there.
Yeah. Well, then messages from the teams, notifications,
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they have
That should be it.
delivery status updates, a delivery status update page or something.
Yes,
Yeah, that will be
for sure.
the delivery description page. Yeah.
So yeah,
So all this works. Did we say like, is the delivery going to be like done by third party FedEx? We're not doing it in house. Like, so like, would there be like delivery personnel that need to have their own login?
So remember, this is the delivery admin. So the person delivering would talk to the guy or through whatever they want, whether like if it's a small operation, then it'll be by phone or whatever. But if it's a big operation, probably some sort of ticketing or whatever. We don't care about that. Like we're not managing that. The
Okay,
guy,
that's third. Okay.
yeah, turns around from that system, whatever, and then updates it in this system.
So it's a third party that's doing the deliveries.
Yeah, or
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
So this is like
This
delivery summary page.
Well, I wouldn't call it summary. It should have
Oh.
all the details.
Details
So,
page.
yeah.
Edit table.
Yep.
Okay. And then from there,
I think
That's just gonna be
that's
tracking
about.
tracking and things like that.
Yeah, trying to think of a different page. Well, messages will be a different page now.
We can read the
Messages and notifications, but maybe not. They can just have it on their homepage.
What if they have too many? I guess it would make sense for there to be. Yeah. Okay. Message. List page or details page.
Anything is fine.
And then we're not following this at all. Oh, we are kind of. Yeah. This is a leaf, guys. This is a leaf.
Yes.
We backtracked and now we're here. That's why we're doing it this way. Okay. And then we have the same. I think notifications are.
Yeah,
just
I don't.
Messages.
I don't. Yeah.
Hate to bring this up, but I realized that we did want to say we wanted to talk between buyers and sellers, and they would have their own chat and stuff like that.
Yes, we didn't have a chat page.
Yeah.
So that would be after placing the order, right?
I thought it would be before because like you want to add something about the listing
Oh.
before you buy it.
Yes, that's true.
Um,
So maybe after the book view page
here.
on the side, not it's not a part of the process.
Maybe their
They can chat or not chat and just buy the book outright. So they can go straight to the checkout page and not chat at all.
So it'll be like this, no?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
on the side. Yeah.
I was also wondering like if they can leave reviews on the seller or the book, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
A review page.
Yeah.
Is that
Review.
usually handled inside the book details page, or is that not? I've
I
never
think
left a
so.
review.
It might be. It is.
It's a different form, right? Actually,
It's a different form. Yes, I don't know if it's a different page though, because you can have embedded forms inside a page, right? But
yeah.
we should have it. We should have
Mhm.
it as a part of the process. Yes. So
Oh,
this should be.
Usually that happens after you buy it because you can't really review stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Or would that be in the main dashboard?
Yeah. I'm thinking up here. Maybe like somewhere here, like connected either
Yeah.
with this or that.
Yeah,
We
no
can
question.
have it with I'm not sure if it goes with active orders.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Does that mean we need a page for past orders? Because it doesn't make sense for you to like.
These are
what
too
would you-
many pages
I
to
know.
build.
Well, I think
Let's also
like
think about the developers.
yeah. But like this really doesn't make sense. Like from the homepage, like what are you clicking that you're getting a review form?
Well,
you
we
know?
have like a favorited books inside the homepage. We can have a bought books as well in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then reviews. Leave a review.
Okay, yeah, bought books. Yeah, let me write that down. Just because it's here doesn't mean you have to develop it. Like we can always say that comes in the like
It's not in
later.
the FTP.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But okay. All right. So they have the messages pane. I'm wondering if they should get like some sort of contact form if they want to reach out to like a customer about their order, like via email or something. Like from the delivery details, maybe they have a button or something that says contact. It'll bring them to the message form.
Okay.
Okay, last one, I swear.
Well, we still have one more role. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Contact form would be better than message. Yes. Yeah. That's better.
So for me, I think that's good now. So let's move on to the next role. Unless okay, next role. So for the admin, I assume that this workflow still stands. Landing page to login page to admin homepage, right? So they would not be in charge of delivery details because that's like another department, right? So they're more in charge of accounts, is what I'm thinking. Accounts, like anything, like if it's like payment related, like troubleshooting, like they get called in from the customer saying like I can't buy anything or whatever, that sort of thing. So I think it's just an account details page, yeah.
Yep.
realize I have to move this down like this. Okay. And then no details page. And this would also be editable. Like they can lock accounts, unlock accounts, and do a lot of different things with that.
Yeah.
Um,
Just to mention, an admin will have a lot more power than that, but all of that stuff is more related to databases and the backend kind of stuff, which we don't handle. So that won't be a part of this.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts for the admin? You can think of them kind of like customer support as well. Like they would have admin privileges.
I don't know. I
They
don't
can
think they
also edit
usually.
this, right? Actually, now that I think about it.
Well, they wouldn't, but because that's a different job, right?
I'm just thinking like, what if
Yeah,
Like
but
They
they
customer-
might
would-
have access to it, yeah, but
Mhm.
I don't think it's part of their user story.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like a case where like the customer calls in, they're like, this like I don't know what happened, like I didn't mean to buy this book. Can you cancel this order, please? Or whatever. And then that might be something that they're able to go in and edit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, it's
or
it's
would
there
they have
either
to
way.
contact the delivery department to do that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they probably wouldn't go in and like you guys said, wouldn't go in and
Yeah.
change it. Okay.
So an admin they can resolve payment issues or anything like that, or
Same with
Well, an
like
admin
blocking
is-
accounts and stuff, like
Yeah. An admin is also responsible for inventory as
Oh.
well, which is not. Well, we don't have an inventory actually, so that doesn't. Yeah.
Um, I think maybe also they would have access to the posting like the pages, like the book results pages, because that's something that they might need to access either to block or to I don't know. Delete a posting. Because it can't just be the user. Like if the user makes a fake posting, let's say, like we have to let the admin delete that stuff, right? Like we can't just be like,
Mhm.
oh, like we have to convince the user that they need to delete it on their end. So you know what? Just allow me to
Well, will that be a
Actually-
different page though?
that's what I'm thinking now. Yeah.
Right?
Maybe
They might have like they'll have access to all of these pages, but it's not a different page. They'll just have different options on the page. You know,
right.
so that's more of an authentication thing rather than a different page.
Like this.
Well, that's not really related to postings at all.
Isn't this the posting?
Actually, yeah, you're right.
This is the list, right? Yeah, yeah. And then this
Yes,
is
yes.
posting, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
Okay. It just looks kind of weird.
Yeah, a lot of clutter.
Yeah, and
We can make it look nicer later.
but okay. We're now at 1 minute. So what we're gonna do is we do have some pieces here that are missing. But let's just add them. We'll go on the
Yeah.
Discord, maybe offline. We'll stop recording, and then
Yeah.
we'll just add all of these in, and then we'll be
Yeah,
done.
that should be fine. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right,
Thank
thank you.